All right, quickly, I want us to quickly touch base on something that happened to me recently. So, I wouldn't call it a distant relative in this case. He's quite a close relative, but he's not someone I'm close to. In the context of keeping in touch, you know, have any sort of relations in that context, but we're relatives. He reached out recently asking for help. He needed me to sign a guarantor's form for him to be able to get a job.
Okay.
Well, we've known, I've suffered bad experiences in the past with having to sign guarantor's form or standing as a guarantor for, you know, people that I'm not even close with. So when he came asking for help, I was a bit skeptical, like,
yeah.
Okay, in this case, being a guarantor actually means a lot of things. It means that I'm liable for you if anything happens
you're the next
to you, or you know, to you in the company while you're working in the company. So, for example, if something goes wrong,
they'll call you.
They'll call me. I'll be the first point of contact.
Yeah.
So, I was
did you help?
in a dilemma.
You didn't. Couldn't because of
fears
for your security.
Fears for my security. I was putting myself first in that kind of situation.
Yeah, and I'm wondering whether this is not just you; it happens to everybody. I mean, a friend of mine signed a guarantor for another friend in Abuja, and right now the EFCC has him, you know, trying to work to get that guy because you know he's gonna have to pay all that money if he doesn't.
Yeah, I know it puts me in a really bad place, you know, with you know him and his siblings at the moment, but I still have to put myself first. I mean, I can't blame myself. I don't think anyone should blame me as well.
You know, if you're not sure about the person,
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Simple.
It's very plain and simple. You have to be sure of the person. So if you do know this person, even when you do know the person, there are all those risks. Even my own blood brother, you know, like for instance, there were 2 or 3 places I sent him to that I didn't get the best reports. Yeah. You know, so
it actually affects your credibility, even on your reputation.
But the thing is, in the end, you could be the key to this person moving on in life. You could be that person that would get that person that job where they eventually might help you.
So how do you bridge the gap between you being sympathetic to people and then you being totally inhumane?
Yeah. It is. It's a very thin line.
Very tough.
True. If that's why no people will tell you that if say a friend asks for money, say borrow what you can, only give it what you can lose. What you can lose. So it's. I also have that. You know, it happened to me even recently, even like yesterday. Also, a friend asked someone, I was like, okay, I have this member. See, this is what I can do. I'm not asking for back. Don't worry. Let me just, and I just did. You understand? Because that was what I could do. It's the same thing for so someone comes to you for a guarantee for something. If it has to be a financial thing, you have to be bigger than the money that has come first.
True.
If there are issues, you just sort it out.
But my question now is whether it's making
whether it's your brother or your sister or your son, they could mess up.
Society.
Exactly. That's what it's seeming like it's
what
making.
Did you say?
We are becoming a very less compassionate.
How does compassion?
Exactly. When you say less compassionate,
I'm thinking, God forbid, if I'm stuck on 3rd Mainland Bridge.
Darling, you're going to be stuck there because.
But that's the thing. Who would you call? Who is that person you would call?
You call your husband.
That is a result of. That's an effect. That whether you like it or not, that's what's going to happen. We are actually
because people have been beaten several times, and you can't blame anyone.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but hey, like Mike said, if you can afford to lose it, do lose it. If you can help, let it be your own personal, you know, decision, and don't think about it if it goes wrong. Just hey. I try to help. Hopefully, it wouldn't be that bad. You wouldn't be arrested or taken to jail or something like that. Just do what you can and just leave the rest.
In this kind of situation,
so I'm not
prayer does not help anything.
I'm not calling you.
Oh yeah, let's go on the break.
Mike, I might call Mike. Mike might help.
Let's do this break. We'll be back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria.